National Stadium in Rangpur, and here comes the... Not the right length. That's not the right length. But you could see that angle.
Suggests that the ball will skid on. Have a look at this. It skids on very quickly and nicely. Yes, a bit sloppy.
Short and wide. 4. Well, you were talking.
And Ronnie Talukdar eyes lit up. And he says, thank you very much. I'll pick up my first bat.
Didn't find spin, but
played it a little bit more finer. Taking it was in business because that's the vacant area. It's all about picking up the gaps. There's a man at...
just a hint of movement back into the right-hander, but he will get a boundary this time.
But what is important, that is again gone in the gap.
Again, through extra cover. He is looking very good, Ronnie Talukdar. Great piece of fielding.
Still on a little bit wide, but you still want to find the gap. Yeah, good work.
Oh, lovely punch off the back foot. That's a poor delivery with that
angle. But touch short, and he finds the gap.
Oh! Massive! Massive!
1090 watts. Oh! That is a brute of a shot. Really good piece of timing.
Oh, poor delivery. That's really a poor delivery. That's a boundary. It would have been a wide, magnificent form. Just helped it. That was fired down the leg side and it became... pitching outside the leg stump, I think. Pitching outside the leg stump.
Oh, yep. I reckon it's way outside the leg stump.
Leg stump. That was my first reaction and impression. Confirmed by it. Not even close. Poor review. Really poor review. So don't forget that each team has 2 reviews. Well, he's been good. He's been good against...
And the way he's timing the ball, he's not going to miss out.
There he goes, an initial...
Up and over the short third for 4. He either needs to take...
And is hammered back over the bowler's head.
This is a shot. This is a real good shot. Slightly overpitched. Just so slightly. And up and over he goes.
Of 18. And he goes down the ground. It's up in the air. No one's going to get to Bangladesh Premier League. Take a bow. Ronnie Talukdar.
18 deliveries. This fella, well, the ball's just glued to the middle of the bat.
He goes again. Gives him the shot. Really timing it to perfection, but still enough.
On the boundary, he didn't dive because Mohammad Nabi was backpedaling. He hasn't middled this.
Field. And now Mohammad Naeem tries to join in the fun. He does.
Well, this is it well. No turn, just goes across the left hand.
And it's a pickup shot. Not really.
Instead, you want them to use their feet, which he's done.
In association with Nogo.
Is this the comeback?
Actually, he's been quite successful. He's gone.
Drags it back and says, come and hit me. He doesn't get there, follows through with a stroke. Keeper does the...
Making room and finding the gap.
Naeem using the pace of the bowler. Just giving himself a bit of room and just using that pace.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Boundary of the over so far, and look at that. He played that on the up.
Short ball and clubbed away.
It was short, it was wide. All he need to do that, put that heavy bat on it. And he gets the...
This time another short, wide, straight into the hands. Gone.
A deep point. It was the back of a hand slower. He was not in a position to hit that one properly.
He has made more runs than him. And he's very quick runner in between the leg. Direct hit.
Fielder, directed are always interesting. And I think he's
full stretch. Short ball pulled away. Don't bother running. It's in.
Perfection there. It was a short one, but he made his ground really well. Stayed there, kept his eyes on.
Hits it. 6. That connected. That and a cross seamer.
Just a flat that.
Again, pace of the ball into the pitch.
Bit of ball watching. They want to, both of them. They run. Shoaib Malik gets there easy and just turns but realizes, unfortunately, he was the only one running.
Plenty of variety with the ball in hand. Gets off the mark with
The Yorker, but the trouble is if you miss it, it's a half volley. And Howell just clear.
Should be taken. Mustafi's underneath it.
Mustafa Azir says, that's mine, I'll take that. And holds on to a good one.
Again. Not in control, only a single. They're running 2 here. Should be a run out.
The ball ever so slightly. Keeper takes it. This is tight, but not tight enough.
Team have put on 100. That's better up.
They say whenever you go hard away from your body, it might help you.
Second part. That's a better looking shot. Very compact.
Look at the timing there. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Robbie. Nicely done. What do you do?
Stroke. You don't need to rush through the bowlers if you can play these sort of shots.
That's the one. Use the pace, use the angle. Upish and gone.
The right-hander tried to make some room yet again, but just couldn't connect it. Straightforward catch there at point.
5 runs. And straight away, he goes for the slog sweep and gets the...
Came in, took his time, and bang. It's a meaty shot from David Malan.
Omarzai. Controlled shot. Nice. Just a little swivel.
Circle was offline. All Malan need to do was guide that back past that fielder.
Oh, he's just shaping away.
Beaten everyone. He just shaped away once it got.
Nicely behind that. Compact, solid shot.
Just take a look at the boundary of the last ball. Just forcing it off the back foot in the gap. Oh, that's 4. Straight to the man at backward point. Is that a catch? He's claiming a catch.
That it was out, and it was eventually given not out. As the ball gets about there, he loses sight of the ball, and so he just feels it go into his hands for the umpire to overturn this decision.
So let's see what the decision is. I think it's out. They got Jaka, they got Nabi.
And when you face that many deliveries, you're almost saying to you,
If they decide to bat deep. Oh, through the keeper's legs. Push through a little bit.
the old seam up, and the keeper just stands up. And as the old soccer players will say, that's a nutmeg. And away for 4 bars.
There's the deviation down the leg side, possibly off the pads. Not quite sure if there was a bit of back.
Okay, close the gates.
They need some big overs here, Comilla Victorians, because the required run rate is now above 10 runs in an over. Sliding down the leg side. Bit of a pad and lucky for.
Short and just opened that. A despairing dive, but a good looking shot.
All of a sudden the boundaries are coming. That is a cracking shot off the back foot. One of his favorite shots when he is in song, when he needs to deliver.
This time deviating down the leg side allows the batter to maybe put a little bit of bat on.
Goes on the offside and he picks up a boundary.
Just waits and finds that gap, that wide open spaces on that area. There he goes, drags it, and is done what?
He pulls it back. Have a look at this. No problem. Too easy for him. And the 100 comes up for Comilla Victorians.
Ah, there's the zoomer.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see whether the ball.
Swivels round. There you go. Imrul Qais.
Last over was a pickup shot. He knew exactly where the fielders were. Scooped it. It's a short delivery and he's put that away.
There he goes. Not Maidgi going.
And he was looking to hit it out of the ground. This time not timing it, and knew he was in trouble the moment he played that shot. Really good catch in the...
Nicely played. That's delectable looking shot.
Is it out? Is it out? It's an edge. It is.
And after it. And just misses it completely, giving that thickish outside edge to the wicketkeeper.
Struck firmly down the ground. Worked for long on. Too much. There's the boundary.
Scored 200 in the recent first-class competition. Definitely can bat.
In the air. Should be out, and is.
And it was hanging in the air for a while, but Benny Howell, safe as a house.
Another wicket, surely. Or is it going to fall in no man's land? That's brilliantly taken.
Back of a hand slower. Undone the batsman, Mustafizur Rahman, just couldn't connect it properly, but look at Hassan Mahmood. He's not going to let that go. It's his wicket. And he
4.
went hard on that full toss ball, piercing that gap towards the extra cover region.
Down the ground. Has he got enough? He doesn't. He does.
He cleared that fence for a 6. Look, 5 runs.
Got him. Chopped it on.
Trying to play that too hard. You can see the bottom hand comes into play.
This needs to go out the ground. And will be out, and that will be it. In the end, they've bowled out the Comilla Victorians for 142.